Thank you to being here, to our presenters. Thank you very much. Just for the sake of clarity, Representative SB, I agree with you 100% that statement, the recognition that individuals would indicate the system is too challenging is bothersome. I think it's bothersome to most of us as educators, but that's the case. And to Mr. Johnson, thank you for bringing these young people. I hope I have an opportunity to talk with them as we wrap up here today. I think most of us here would agree that we can align with principles that are put on the table around charter schools because we're passionate about our children, we're passionate about educating our children, giving them the greatest opportunity that is possible under any circumstances for those children to be successful. I also think that we all recognize that we're talking about this in one of the most difficult financial periods that states ever encountered in our school districts. As we look at the preliminary data right now around the projected budget cuts, we're looking at possibly 60 or more school districts in the state that will end the next year in a deficit if the financial circumstances do not improve. That it is a challenge, but I think as educators, my colleagues would agree, most of us recognize that we're going to have to do some things differently. The current system is not going to work well for children, and I'm going to speak to one specific part of that today, and that is the process that is identified under Children First. And when we look at conservatorship, and we look at the history of conservatorship in this state, we recognize that we move these districts into a process. The department, the public, and others become heavily engaged in those school districts and those schools, and we achieve a level of success. We bring those districts to a level of success, and then we declare the problem repaired and fixed, and we move away. And I can speak firsthand to this because I was the superintendent that put North Panola into conservatorship, and it's back in conservatorship again today, which clearly speaks to the magnitude of the problem that we're facing. But based on all these factors and consistent with the board's position around charter schools and consolidations, I would like to propose to the task force that we give consideration